fashion designer Narciso Rodriguez. He is pulling in a left-brain numbers guy who is really helping him juice up that expansion, and that is CEO Robert Wichser. They are both joining us on set right now. We appreciate them being here. Hi, guys. Hi. Welcome. You're Narciso. You're Robert. Let's just get that clear for everybody. Narciso, let me start with you. You know, you're a beloved designer out there. Michelle Obama, she wore your dress in 2008 after President Obama won his first term. We're looking at that dress right now. What did you think you needed in this numbers guy right here to help you take your business to the next level?
Well, I think every designer needs a good business partner to grow, to expand. I mean, it's one thing to sketch, but you need someone taking care of the business as well.
And in terms of expansion, I mean, Robert, what has been your first goal in terms of getting Narciso's brand into other realms just beside his clothing?
I think Narciso went through a period of over a couple years of having different ownerships in the company, etc. And when I first joined the company, it was really important for Narciso and I to understand each other, to be on the same page, and have the same vision for the company. And I think what I was hopefully able to do was to help him and give him the tools that he needed to properly drive the business forward.
Now these, in particular, what lines, like shoes, accessories, what have been some of the specific lines you've wanted to push into?
Okay, when I first joined the company, we were primarily in the ready-to-wear business, and over the last couple of years, we just recently introduced shoes and handbags for fall 2012. Right. We have the fragrance business as well, which was started about 10 or 11 years ago, has continued to grow and is performing exceptionally well today. So we added shoes, we added handbags, we're looking at a number of other categories right now.
So if you look at successful partnerships, left brain, right brain partnerships, if you will, in the fashion business, Marc Jacobs and Robert Duffy, Nicole Miller, Bud Conheim, some of these that have stood the test of time. For you on the creative end, what parts of the business do you not want him interfering in?
On the creative side,
right?
And we both agree on that.
So if you come to Robert with a design and you think like I want to do X and I want to expand into this niche, and you don't think it's going to work on the business side, it's been his company for so long. How do you guys sort this out amongst yourselves?
You want to go?
This is it, right?
That's a good. Well, I think if I have a creative idea, I think Bob stands behind me 100%. I think. If we're going to take a business risk and start something that's it's not feasible, I think it's a conversation, and I mean we were both very realistic about the business.
Is there anything you've wanted to expand into that that Bob has said no to as a numbers guy?
Not at all. You know, I think a designer dreams of doing different things. I mean, as Bob said, we're looking at a number of different things: intimates, swim, eyewear. They're natural progressions for my company and for any designer to be thinking of.
Let me ask you this, Robert. You know, for a brand like this, sometimes too much expansion too fast can dilute that brand. You've been very careful about picking the retailers where you want to take these extensions. I mean, Barney's has been a key partner of yours. Has that been very deliberate?
It has, and I think it goes back to your earlier question. I think Narciso and I complement each other extremely well. At the same time, we have a very open, honest relationship. We respect each other's talents. As you just said, I'm not telling him how to design that jacket, and he has given me tremendous leeway in running the business. But clearly, from day one, we agreed on the positioning of the company in terms of price point, who the consumer was, the channel of distribution, and how we were going to go about it. And we have been dogmatic in our approach in terms of trying to grow the business. So we are not, I mean, I think obviously Narciso does, and I understand what Narciso means as a designer and how to position it.
Has it been tricky to figure out who you are as a designer when you push into retailers such as, say, Kohl's?
No, I think a designer's signature is unique. Every designer has his own signature, and I think it's great to put that signature out there and be known for it at all price points. I mean, I think the Kohl's collaboration was a great learning experience for me. It's a very different market. I wanted to deliver what I do at a price point, but you know, great quality for the price.
All right, Narciso Rodriguez, we appreciate your being with us along with your numbers guy, Robert Wichser. Thanks. Appreciate you guys being
Thank
here on
you
Lunch
so
Break.
much.
Nice to see you.